are you from? I didn't understand.
Huh?
What country are you from?
I'm from India.
You're international. Okay. That's.
I was in Ethiopia. I was in Iran. I was in Montreal, Toronto.
Ah, very good.
Famikuti, is that right? Yeah. Okay. And right now, there are lots of great.
Iranians united will never be divided. Oh, you signed it already. Petition.
Civil society in Iran. We remain inspired by the example.
قانونی که حالا خوب بعدیشو کار نداریم ولی حتی به قوانین خودشون اینا عمل نمی‌کنن. بنابراین من معتقدم که تظاهراتی که مردم در دنیا رو انداختن تأثیر خودش رو خواهد داشت و زعمای ایران تسلیم خواسته مردم خواهند شد.
از شما سپاسگزارم. چیه پاسخ میکنه آقای دکتر موریدی؟
پتیشنی رو تهیه کردیم که به پارلمان اونتاریو ارائه بدیم.
And let's not lose sight of the significance of that. Okay, we just zoom out a little bit. Because these are people around the world, Iranians from the Iranian diaspora, and non-Iranians as well. Just like the political leaders we just heard from. Gathering together around the world to speak for a democratic, a free, and a beautiful Iran. Now, over the last 3 decades, Iran in the Western media hasn't exactly been a lovable creature, nor have Iranians been portrayed fairly. We know this as Iranians. Between stereotypes about us being barbaric, terrorists, generalizations about the way the Iranian people are and the way that Iran, the country, to live through. You know, until I was in my late teens, I didn't even tell anybody I was Iranian because, and both my parents are Iranian, because I grew up where I was growing up, there were no other Iranians, and I didn't want to be called a terrorist. So people would say, "Oh, Gian, that sounds kind of French," and I'd say, maybe it is. And then I started to realize that this isn't about what Iran is and what Iran has been and what the Iranian people are and what my family is. It's about ideas that have been imposed on what the Persian legacy is and what Iran has been.
What are you here for?
To support the struggle against the Iranian regime and to argue that the way forward is for the working class of Iran to oppose the reactionary Ahmadinejad regime, but also have no illusions in the so-called reform wing around Mousavi.
And what is happening here today?
Sorry?
What is happening here today?
Well, I think there's many people with many different political viewpoints here. We're against the regime. We're against the regime. That's very important. We think, though, it's important to clarify what is the way forward. Those who have, for example, the monarchist flag, we think that's pushing illusions in the old Shah, which is a terribly reactionary way forward. Others have different ideas. We're putting forward our view that the real struggle to achieve freedom and equality for working people, women, youth in Iran requires working class revolution to sweep away the Islamic Republic and bring about a regime based on the struggle for socialism in Iran and worldwide.
Wow, no one could say